How you doing, folks? Stephen Martinez, embodiment of the Archangel Michael. Here to do a lot of things, actually. Bring truth, bring a little humor to your lives, hopefully, and little stuff like set humanity free. And yesterday was a very big day. As I went into the belly of the beast, they invited me there. Not such a smart thing, I don't think. But ultimately a very smart thing. It's a good thing. They invited me. And it was really good because I haven't, stayed clear of that nonsense. But Creator said, truth can be only ascertained one way. You must go touch it yourself. So I'm going to go have you touch this for many, many reasons. Both to save the people that are getting raped and to save the people that are doing the raping. So yesterday, I did some preemptive stuff, which is always a smart thing to do in any aspect of your life. By the way, is it a foray? I'm learning new words and I just kind of try to let them flow, but sometimes I'll get them wrong, and that's the Forrest Gump in me. I apologize ahead of time. This beautiful little, scenario here that created itself. We have that, which is a protein drink, and I do funny stuff like say that's God. That's a God, Holy Mother milk from the highest cow, and all is well. Lives right in there. This was a white porcelain duo created by this individual who's stolen my heart. Haven't even met her yet, but she's taken it, and I don't even know where it is anymore. I think it's getting a wash. It sure feels that way. It feels my spirit is getting washed with the beauty that this being has created. We used to be white and porcelain. We splashed some paint on there. And I don't have any white ones to show you. I wish I did, but I can't help but paint them when I see them. And there's so much going on here. I don't mean the painting, I mean just the story and what was created and how it was delivered to me through 99-cent store, which so many other things have come my way there too, and I want to give the praises again to that wonderful place. But this used to be white. And it takes a lot of courage, guys. For me, someone like me who knows beauty when he sees it and knows perfection when he sees it, to touch it, you know what I mean? So sometimes when I'll have a nice painting going or a beautiful statue going, and I'm afraid to touch it at first. I'm like, no, I've got to go forward. If I'm feeling it, I got to move forward. Just like with the court system recently. So this was white, and we could call that purity. And just as who we are in our original state of being, it takes a lot of courage to come from a place of purity and peace and love and serenity and get our wings dirty down here in density and darkness and matter. Especially to paint our pristine state black with darkness, for instance. It takes a lot of courage. However, when we have the courage to do something like this, we get to see our true colors come forward. And it is the pain and suffering, it is the darkness that pushes the light to stand. It is the pain and suffering we've endured that allow us to see our true colors, guys. Believe me, I know that for a fact. So I took her card in with me, everywhere now. I have one of her cards everywhere I go. I just do what I'm guided to do, and it's a smart thing. And I did some preemptive stuff before I went into the court system. I forgot to walk you through this. So I have these guys, hello, Christ, united, the male and the female coming together as one. Then we have Buddha, and the Buddha family, of course, also Christ beings. Guys, there's a lot of Christ beings out there. Let's wake up to that fact. The Buddha family is teaching me the beauty in the details, and the beauty of the little things. But it's the details, guys. It's the small print. It's the tiny little things in our life that mean so much. And so, if you look at the detail, look at those two foxes playing together. The detail. And mind you, all you painters out there will appreciate this. I didn't use a paintbrush at all. This is all done by hand. So you have to figure out how I did that. I'll show you someday. So also teach me to have a gentle hand. Sometimes I'm not that gentle, especially when it comes to our children and our freedom. I'm very aggressive. But they're teaching me to be gentle and appreciate the little things. So yesterday I had to go into the system, already knowing the game for the most part. Oh, look at this. We have a buffet over here. Ouch. Hey, dude. That's my Apollo. Hey, big bud. Where's my Athena? Now, here's the buffet, and we got to be quiet because the orange one and the gray one are ferals. So they're kind of on the outside, working their way in. It's a very beautiful relationship, and the dichotomy, the way it works. And the orange one is the biggest cat of the bunch, but she thinks she's a little mouse, doesn't say a word, and acts like a little small, tiny thing, too. It's really cute. And she got big meats, you know what I mean? And when they get going, it's hard to stop them. So anyway, I got doves floating around down there. I'll have to take a picture of those guys. So, yeah, I think I will go take a picture. There's hummingbirds and there's doves. I love when they show up. What she does is, she's scared during the day. And at night, she comes to me at night when it's about 4 in the morning or 2 in the morning. When I can't open my eyes, that's when she comes to get some love from me. So I close my eyes and we do it that way, and it's really cute. And then when the day comes along again, she's scared of me again. So let's see how close she'll let me get. So we have upper left is Sunshine. Bottom left is Artemis. She's also feral. The black and white one is Valkyrie. And then the new one right there, Marmalade. She's the bomb. They're looking at birds right now. You gonna run or you gonna stay there? If I was gonna eat you, I would have done it a long time ago, I promise. Okay, you're safe now. Got a lot of birds down there. I saw some doves plop down there on the other side. Right? Bird bath. We should all have a bird bath. Where is it? Right there. You can barely see it. All right. So anyway, I should get to business here. So went into the court system. Boy, is that a funky place. It felt like a butcher shop. And it's cold and it's steely and it's ice. And it's certainly they want to intimidate you at every turn. So I was preemptive. I kind of knew I did my work. Everything was ready to roll. Knew I had God at my back. Gabriel, Michael, you know what I mean? Now I've seen everything and dealt with everything. I've dealt with dark things that you've heard about and things you haven't heard about. I dealt with Satan, and that wasn't a big deal. I dealt with a dark deity named Seth or Set, who apparently played a big role on this planet. As High Creator is my witness, when he saw me, he screamed and ran. That's what he did. So that being said, I'm pretty much a spiritual honey badger. When I see darkness or any kind of threatening thing, I go straight for it. So it was interesting because when I stepped in food in that room and a woman judge came out, you know what I mean? It just got chilly in there. And I swear to you, High Creator is my witness. She had a mallet that was bigger. It was a giant mallet, wooden mallet. And she made jokes about everything. She made everything try to seem funny. It was the creepiest satire I'd ever seen in my life. But this particular mallet, apparently with a gift to her, it was bigger than Thor's hammer. And that hammer they have for Thor is ridiculous. He doesn't need a hammer that big. He needs a small hammer. So, these guys are too cute. I'll keep it on them. So, she comes in, and you got to be a lion to do this job, especially with all the deception going on. You got to be ice, you know what I mean? She comes in, takes authority of her room. She has an assistant, a big black brother. That's pretty much her manslave and protector. He does what she tell him to do. You know what I'm saying, folks? And I think they usually have somebody big and intimidating right there. They're two giant dudes in there, in fact. So she starts into this thing where it's like she make it into a comedy. Literally, it was like a stand-up comedy show she did. And of course I'm touching in with all the energies. I'm paying attention to what's going on, and she's making light and making funny about all the big giant fees that are heading your way. Quick to say, and look, guys, it was only this much, and then this happened, and now they charge quadruple, and it's $7,000 now. Can you believe it? And if you don't pay that, oh my! It was just like that, guys, without the sound effects. And I'm like, are you kidding me? So I'm ready to say what I have to say. Most importantly, I'm a human being and not a corporate entity. And in saying that, I'd already say, and I'm representing everybody, past, present, and future, that has ever walked inside of that courtroom or ever will walk inside of that courtroom. That if you don't treat us with respect as human beings born of the one high creator, it's going to come directly back to you, whatever it is that you cause and have been causing. I got all serious there for a second. So, people flying through there, she's levying their expensive bills. And then this black brother gets up there, and I knew before he had said something cool, and I was like, oh, this dude's coming with something. Okay, he's doing something new. He's not just a slave. He's coming in with some truth here that he's learned, and he's going to try to stand for himself in his way. He's like, I'm not crossing this border until I have known that I have my right, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, nice. And she said, okay, go ahead, yeah. Rush him through, right? When he got in front of her chair, behind the podium, she didn't let that brother speak a word. Every time he said something, she goes, I'll see you in the other court. I'll see you fined. I will see you. Now goodbye. And I mean to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, again, as High Creator is my witness, because I was in there and I saw it with my own eyes, she didn't let the man speak a word. And he said, nothing. And then guess what? The brother to his right, working for the slave, we're working for the slave master, said, come on, brother, let's go. Get out of here. And looked down on him. Kicked him out the door. Go pay your fine. And then I'm up. And I'm like, gosh, damn it. And like I said, I've been up against everything, but boy, that woman has commanded something about me, because I was a bit nervous when I stood up there. However, I did what I needed to say. And I said, first and foremost, I want to say that I am standing here. It was a little quiet, more quiet than I would have liked, to be honest with you. But I got caught up in that energy, man, and it was intense. I literally saw the woman's eyes change to pitch black 3 or 4 times. And I can see on different levels. So as she's laughing and giggling about the fines, I'm seeing her eyes go black. And I'm like, these people have lost their soul. They are probably taken over and controlled by dark energies. So there's no conscious there. There's no conscious whatsoever. Do you understand? It's on autopilot. I came in to break that up. So I said my piece. And I said, I'm here as a human being. I'm not a corporate entity. Things got very quiet. For the first time, she got quiet. Then I went into the ticket and said, blah, 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 how ridiculous it was and whatnot. And she goes, so I'm assuming you want to fight this. I go, of course I want to fight this. And she goes, okay, I'll see you in the other court. They want you to jump through all kinds of nonsense. You know what I mean? Now, the thing I can't figure out why they want me to go to the other court is the fact that I stated very clearly that I'm a human being and not a corporate entity. So why they would be sending me over there again, I'm not sure, but maybe it's to give me another opportunity to do what I do. Now, before I run off, as far as the birth certificate and the straw man and everything going on in the court system, and is there money coming to our names? Do we have things coming to us? Is there a silver lining wrapped around the edge of this black blanket? I put all things in High Creator's hands. All of it. Including all the judges, all the court systems, all the lineages, everybody. And I lend my energy to that. It's the smartest thing that any of us can do and ever say, is we personally place this stuff in High Creator's hands. You take care of it. You have my energy, which is all day, every day, 24/7, 7 days a week. Guys, I'll keep you posted on how this goes. But I'm very excited. And ironically, but not by coincidence, my mother also went into court, 85 years old, today, in Arizona, because her handicap parking sticker had expired, and the nice policeman wrote her a $400 ticket. And let me tell you, folks, my mother, I just wrote her a note today and said, you are protected, my lady. Just be yourself. Because that's the mother. That is the mother. All right, peace. Till the next time.